be a man brain in your mother lap ass.
That's enough. Thank you, 21 and Nudie, for getting us right. Welcome to episode 30 of the Pack Life Podcast. I'm your host, Bruiser Carter, and we're a man down today, but the show must go on. We have Cut Carter to the right.
Cut through.
And we have Devon Geis.
What's going on?
Gentlemen, how are you guys doing?
You already know. Greatness waits.
What about you, Cut? How you feeling?
Pretty good. Been at the Revolt conference today.
Hey, round of
Yes,
applause.
sir. Networking.
Where's your son?
I don't know, man. It wouldn't be him if he didn't miss something important, right? I guess he's too lit from his birthday weekend, so he decided to miss
I guess he get a
episode
pass.
Steph Curry.
Yes, one of his favorite players. He gonna miss him. It's crazy. Who's your favorite horror movie character? You know, it's Friday the 13th.
My
Jason,
favorite horror movie
Michael
character.
Myers.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Go ahead, you go.
Gotta be Michael Myers. Halloween movies go crazy.
Michael Myers.
I really do like Jason, but nah, you know,
Dun,
I mean, I gotta go with. I'm bad with it. You could call me Young Michael, and just like Michael, I'm a mother effing psycho.
That's not out yet though.
He go crazy.
Michael Myers, bro. He always get you, bro. And he don't say nothing.
Don't say a word.
Pennywise in there?
Pennywise the funniest. You what? Georgie, you want to play? Like, it's just
Take
funny.
it.
He funny as hell. I be laughing. I didn't even see it too yet. I need to go
Yeah, I'm
see
gonna
it.
try to go see it this weekend.
I was supposed to go see it with somebody, but
Second biggest
You know how that go.
horror movie
I get curved more. Like,
opening ever.
we gotta talk about relationships on
Behind
here one
it
day, bro.
Let's talk about it now.
I get curved so much, bro.
That's how the gang go, Cut.
I'm too much of a great person to be getting curved. Like, I get curved,
I
bro.
feel
If
that.
Shorty don't mess with you, she missing her blessing.
Kevin Gates said it best, bro.
I know, but this is one girl I've been trying to bless since high school. No cap.
Since high school. How old are you?
22, man. Birthday next month though.
Jesus.
Hopefully she's tuned into the podcast. You know who
She
you
probably ain't watching.
Dang.
Life's a trip.
Maybe. You know, it's gonna turn around. Anything could change in a couple months, couple days, weeks, you feel me?
Nah,
Anything can change.
I missed it.
I missed it. What's up?
No, nothing.
Was that a car reference?
Yeah, it's just.
Oh,
just
he got his first
Hey! Congratulations, man.
appreciate it, man.
You got a new whip. Drove me to Chick-fil-A today. Kept me full. Shout out to mine. What you looking at?
car. One camera?
Yes.
Why? Oh, cause he not on.
I don't like the quality of the other one too.
We're gonna send it back. We about
I
to
know.
get it.
All right, let's get it. Where should we start? Let's start. Man, wait, hold on.
Okay.
Let's start with the Cut. Y'all splitting y'all bets last week. LSU beats Texas.
Joe Burrow show.
I
The Joe Burrow show.
have to give it up to Joe Burrow. Bro
Project
came out
Joe.
and balled.
Melphamine Joe.
And then gave him the wave.
Gave him the see you later. Gave him the
royal wave.
Presidential royal. How you feeling, Cut? You called it. LSU's now the number 4 team in the country. 3 SEC teams in the top 5. How you feel, man?
I'm just so happy because I knew this would be the case. I just knew it. Like, I know it. I know it's gonna be Georgia versus LSU, Alabama. It's always that, but you know, it's just this year. I feel so much pride in LSU because I think we actually have a chance.
Really?
Yep. Well, I always think we have a chance. I always pick us to win, but you know, last year we didn't even score no points, and I was there, and I was heartbroken. Still went out after though. Shout out to Tigerland and
Death Valley.
and all the
So
alumni players that was in there and pouring me up. Cause real niggas do real things.
LSU schedule has number 9 Florida, number 8 Auburn. Both of those games are at home. Then number 2 Alabama, November 9th, and they end the season with number 16 in Death Valley against Texas A&M. Are those conference games winnable?
We're gonna beat the shit out of all them teams. I mean, we're gonna beat all them teams.
Even Bama?
Bama the only hard team on their schedule because Auburn can't mess with us. Florida, we owed them for last year, and A&M
7 overtimes.
Seven
Best game,
overtimes for a
game.
game that we actually scored on. They called his knee down when it wasn't down. Let's not forget. You remember that? We was in New Orleans for that game too. I never forget.
What you gotta say, man? How you feeling about LSU?
I'm gonna let him ride the wave. I got to. There's nothing you can say this week. Burrow came out and balled, so, who they play this week?
They play Northwestern State in Death Valley.
Okay, so they have
the next three weeks until they see Florida for homecoming, correct? October 12th?
So
we scheduled it for homecoming, so it's up.
A 3-week bye. We'll see how they look against Florida.
It's up.
Does Joe Burrow have a realistic chance to win the Heisman? I looked at the odds. He was either third or fourth behind Hurts and Trevor. Or Hurts or two. I forgot.
Hurts and two. Trevor was fourth.
Does he have an actual shot?
I think it's going to be a quarterback.
I mean, obviously it's going to be a quarterback.
One of them four. One of them four for sure.
Dang, nah. I like Jalen. Jalen going crazy.
Jalen also plays less calm.
That don't mean nothing.
Well, we'll see what Jalen and them do to Texas. They beat Texas like we did.
When they beat Texas.
So if Joe Burrow throws 3 touchdowns over the next 3 weeks, can we not count those touchdowns?
3 touchdowns over the next 3 weeks, like for 3 games?
Yes. No, I'm saying. Oh, my bad. 3 touchdowns each of the next 3 weeks.
3 in each game?
Yes.
What about them?
You gonna talk about comp? Look at those games. Northwestern State, Vanderbilt, and Utah State.
Vanderbilt's SEC.
Come on, don't do that.
And what you say? Who else?
Utah State and Northwestern State.
Okay, and let's go look at Oklahoma schedule and see who they play. Their conference games not even hard.
I disagree.
They beat, bro. Nobody in the SEC. SEC teams be beating other SEC teams, but it's rare you see an SEC team get smacked by another SEC team by a lot.
Let's see the ranked opponents Oklahoma plays, and I only see one currently, and that's Texas.
Oh. Alright.
Why? But like, nah, somebody said something. Nick Saban had a good quote after they beat New Mexico State. He's talking about how we don't schedule the games we play, we just play them. He tried to change them, but they wouldn't allow him to.
Who?
Like Nick Saban, after they beat New Mexico State, a reporter asked him, how do you feel about playing New Mexico State? He was like, I wouldn't want to play them, no disrespect to them. I would rather play 10 SEC opponents in conference than two out of Power 5 conference games, rather than playing like sorry teams like New Mexico State.
It's not a challenge.
That's what he was saying. He wants a challenge, but since the NCAA won't not allow him to, because he gave him a proposal to have
NCAA do a lot of dumb stuff. I mean, who cares? I really don't even they made me not even want to watch collegiate sports. That's how bad they are. They rules, regulations, all that BS they do is not good. So,
yeah.
Basketball, football, any sport, they're not proactive in making the league better. They just care about themselves.
That's all about making money. Money. All right. Let's keep it in Louisiana. Those Monday night games. Me and Demond dive into it. Want to hear your analysis.
Louisiana.
Shout out PACT Sports Recap. Be sure to tune in every Tuesday.
So, what you want to say? How I feel about Monday night games?
There's your Saints versus Texans.
Saints versus Texans. It was too close for comfort for me, but I'm glad we won, but I was nervous. I'm not gonna lie, I got mad. I wanted to curse somebody out, but I'm also happy about the fact that the Dolphins suck so bad that we actually have a chance at getting Mika Fitzpatrick now. To settle that nickel spot. Yes, it's a real possibility.
I heard the Dolphins taxing. They want a lot for Mika.
Saints already have too many players to pay.
No, because they might not pay some of them players you think we supposed to pay.
Name them.
I'm not gonna name who we not gonna pay. I can tell you who we are gonna pay. Gonna pay Marshawn and Kamara. So
And
them two showed up.
And
Ramchick. Them 3 paid. Everybody else.
Williams, no.
Dang, we gonna do Marcus like
That's
that?
crazy.
Vaughn gotta get paid before him. Marcus don't even get. Vaughn get paid this year. Marcus get paid next year.
Vaughn,
They contract not up.
Who a better player? Vaughn?
And they got 5th-year options. I mean, yeah. Well, what pick was
You gotta be a
Marcus?
first round pick to be.
It's only smart to put either 1 or 2 low key options as 2, or as those 5th round.
Marshawn might get a 5th-year option, but he's not gonna like that.
I'm saying if he gets a 5th
he
year
will
option
not
and
like
somebody else gets a 5th year
Well, he might
option,
not because you don't got no paid quarterback, $100 million quarterback on the roster.
and that's the problem when you have a great
That's the
draft
thing.
like
It really goes with Drew and them. They gonna pay the young boys. A lot of veterans will be gone before them young boys. Them 3 people I said be gone.
Mika and the nickel, that'll be dope.
I think because I'm saying he's trying to broker a deal, so I know he's trying to go to a team that's competing. He's not used to winning. That's what it is. And
He's not used to losing.
I mean, he's not used to losing. And the Dolphins,
The Ravens did him dirty.
and they're gonna get did dirty again Sunday. People saying, "Oh, they play the Patriots close." This new Patriots offense,
Bro, you saw they are 19-point favorites.
they're gonna beat them. It's gonna be really
crazy.
bad. Like last year, and then they said, "Oh, we always beat them." Like last year, they didn't win off a doggone Flea flicker.
Miami Miracle.
Yeah, I'm saying he not flea flicker, but he flicked it back
Yeah.
to Kenyon Drake.
Gronk
And Gronk was out there. You know what I'm saying? Gronk was out there. I promise you he won't do that again.
Goofy.
Plus Gronk not there, but I promise you he won't ever put he probably won't never make that.
AB will be debuting in Miami.
I know. Everybody that goes to Miami from Miami so far goes off. Hollywood, Lamar.
Speaking of AB, we didn't cover him when he got released from the Raiders.
I didn't see it coming, but I'm glad it happened.
Then he signed with New England. Everybody jokingly predicted he was going to New England, but when it happened, people were shook.
I wasn't shocked. We knew they was going. I mean, we knew they was a favorite. We like he was going to a winner. So
yeah,
think about all the winning teams right now, the hottest teams.
Man, I think AB.
Who's hotter than the Super Bowl champion?
It's true. AB, he not worried about the money as all these other sports media outlets say. How did he win if he lost $20 million, $30 million? But right now, just for a legacy for Antonio Brown, he wants that.
One thing I learned today at the Revolt conference.
What you learned, man?
But these last 2 days is sometimes it's not about the money.
Well, for me, it's kind of about the money. And I made this much last year.
You're gonna make money regardless.
That's true.
He will.
More than the average human. You don't need it. Like people that don't have money like to think like, oh, we need money, which we do, but
he already got millions though. He don't need more millions.
You don't have to be a billionaire.
Endorsements, stuff
you don't have to be a billionaire to make a lot of money. You have a lot of money.
I mean, but once you make that certain amount of money, that's all you want.
Is AB a mad genius? We were criticizing him, calling him tripping for what he was doing in Oakland.
It makes sense because it was so random.
But now he's fly like an eagle. He's free. That video is fly. You say it makes sense?
Yeah, it makes sense like what he was doing because he never acted like that before. So for him to randomly start acting like that, and then all of a sudden he's back to normal. He hasn't been in.
He's following the Patriot way.
He hasn't been in the media at all this week, but only because of the situation that I don't want to talk about.
You say you don't want to talk about it?
Yeah, no? I don't want to speak on that because I don't know, and I don't want to offend nobody. I don't know. So
well, just really quick.
Let the court do they things if it goes there. But I heard it's not even in court. So.
Right, according to the Pennsylvania district attorneys, they are not investigating the case and the allegations. So, my boy, all good. He hasn't been put on the commissioner's exempt list. He will be playing this Sunday, and I think Brady's going to get him involved in a...
What are realistic expectations for him this weekend?
I say 5 grabs, 100 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
100 yards? Is it? Are you saying that because of the Dolphins' defense, or you think he's like that?
It's Antonio Brown. It's Antonio Brown.
And they did, they traded or cut Demarius?
Traded
Demarius
to the Jets, yep.
Okay.
So, I think he'll be the leading receiver. I think Brady might throw for 5 touchdowns.
5 touchdowns.
Could definitely see it.
It's crazy. Thursday night football recap. They had a boring game last night, in my opinion. The Panthers and Bucks kicked off week 2 in Carolina. Takeaways. Thursday night takeaways before I go.
Thursday night takeaways. Outside of Drew Brees, the NFC South quarterback is looking real rough for years to come. For years to
Winston
come.
did all right last night, though.
The Panthers have not had a secondary since Josh Norman and Kurt Coleman.
For real.
And look at those 2 guys now. So, man, it's just real difficult to take anyone legitimate and put them in a legitimate argument in the NFC South besides the Saints. So, I take that last night game with a grain of salt, but I do want to say Luke Kuechly, let's put some respect on his name. He still is one of the elite defenders in our league.
Nobody say he wasn't, though. We just don't think he's not the best anymore. That man in Seattle is a dog.
I don't know, man. Just Luke's film studying, you can see it when he sees it on the field. He moves guys around, tells them a line a certain way, makes the plays like you saw in that safety last night. So the way he flies around, I may be ready to revisit that debate. Check with me at the end of the season, though.
The only knock on Luke is his he can't stay healthy. The concussions stacking up on him, and look at Gronk came out and said how many concussions he had in the NFL. He said he blacked out couple of times, so durability is something to especially in the NFL. It's hard to keep, but the great ones usually either overcome them or don't even get hurt.
All right.
Thursday night football takeaways while you nodding.
Boy, this shit was so boring. That was the worst, probably the worst game I've ever watched, bro. It was up there. That was really bad. It was a boring game. They looked bad.
They had a lightning delay.
Lightning delay. Their teams looked like they was playing in slow motion. Like I know the NFL trying to control a lot of days of the week, but really they could let Thursday night go. Just keep it Sunday, Monday.
I agree with that. Thursday, I just think Thursday
I
football.
think every Thursday game I've seen is bad.
Well, last
except
year,
Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, I feel like that's the day they should do the Thursday games. And Christmas, like if Christmas is on a weekday, that's fine.
Last year's Thursday night football game season was great though. They had the Rams, Vikings. The game Baker Mayfield came in against the Jets. They had a great group of games last season, but this year it's shaky. Next week it's the Titans and Jaguars, and that doesn't excite me. But when Fox take over the broadcast, their Sua games are good ones.
That's when the good games come alive, and I like to see Joe Buck and Troy Aikman do.
Well, they was on there last night too, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I like to see them do NFC and AFC matchups and AFC matchups. It's rare that you get to see that because they're always doing the Cowboy games for some reason. But
America's team.
there. Yeah.
Not my team.
How you feel about that 4th and 1 call? Doing a Philly special,
running a fake Philly special. I got that play on my Madden playbook.
Do it work for you?
Cool play. I scored on it.
Who you played?
But I have Kamara, who would have scored on that touchdown. Actually, Kamara jumped over that guy. But that's just Kamara. But everybody from New Orleans was tweeting there like AK would have ran over him.
Who got the money? Burn.
Shout out Burn.
Yeah, he got the tackle.
I mean, it was a dumb play call. He tried. I thought he actually got it, but I remember it's different with the pylon than with the going out of bounds. Once you go out of bounds, it's like as soon as the ball crosses out of bounds, it's out. Whereas with the pylon, you can kind of go over and stretch, and it's like you're not out.
All right, I'm gonna give you my credit about Cam. Me calling out Cam still injured.
I agree that Cam wasn't healthy.
Oh
the person not here is the problem.
Yeah, the ghost not here. He tweeted Cam, something wrong with Cam's shoulder.
He said I'm starting to question his Cam's shoulder. He's a little late.
Yeah,
he was just inaccurate, and he was also under pressure. Their left tackle was getting trounced by
Shaquille Barrett with 3 sacks and 5. I think he had 5.
Cam was really running for his life, and what did I say about him? His time being there might need to be up. You remember that when I said that?
That's not crazy no more, bro.
Okay.
That's crazy.
I think he could get a change of scenery, and I think if he get the right change,
his change is his body though.
I know, but if he get healthy and get the right change of scenery, I think he'll be in a better position to win games.
I don't know.
Whoa. Only knock on the Panthers I see is that line for sure, and the weapons around him.
Chris Godwin was ripping off yesterday. I know DJ's got a guard. Mike, he held his own a little bit. No, he did. I seen a couple passes where he broke.
DJ's was on Godwin. No,
on that
they must have switched him
on that touchdown.
He might not have been following him. He probably just playing his position.
Mike bombed him. There was that 40-yard catch Mike Evans had on DJ's. They switched him off, and that's when Godwin started getting in that work. He came back and ran a skinny post to Godwin, and then on the right, they ran a skinny post on the left side, came back, ran the ball a couple times, ran a skinny post on the right, threw it right under DJ's.
Yeah, I mean, his team, his best window was that season he went to the Super Bowl. That window, we knew that window was gonna close.
That was his peak.
Yeah, that was his peak.
Well, I don't think he'll ever have another season like that.
That was his peak with that team. Like, if he goes somewhere else and ball, maybe, but it have to be a good team, established.
I just can't see
you place him on a team like the Cowboys or somebody that's,
disrespectful.
Let's say the Panthers won't do this, but let's say they pack it in and have a top 5 pick next season. Do they drop the quarterback?
They need a lot of work.
Shout out Justin Herbert.
They could go for Grant, Delpit. They could go for.
It's not even their defense only held them 20. The offense,
they need linemen too, bro.
They need a line.
They need a line. They for sure need a line, but
if they go, with a team like that bad, I might go lineman first 2 rounds, no cap.
I just think if you move on from Cam, then you're really taking the risk of maybe Ron Rivera doesn't stay anymore.
Yeah, I think
I don't think.
I think when Cam leaves,
that's when Rivera's leaving. I think it's his time to go.
My mama said that too, and I was like, that's kind of crazy.
So it's Ron Rivera's time to go, but it's not Mike Tomlin's. Come on now.
Mike Tomlin always lose to the Patriots.
Wait,
eventually.
What?
That's not even on the same.
He's a 2-time Super Bowl champion.
I understand.
Ron Rivera ain't
what
won
have you
nothing
done for me lately?
They were supposed to go to playoffs last year. The person that's supposed to be the number 1,
the
the number 1 didn't drop the ball against my team. But you think he's the number 1?
That wasn't the reason they lost. They went to Oakland the next week and lost.
No.
Yes.
But that game was won. The game was over if he caught that ball.
No.
It was. You want to look at the highlight? Pull it up.
No, I understand you. But
okay, so
one play in a whole entire season where Big Ben throws an interception on the goal line, and
There was
Denver
a stretch of
previous
games
week.
with Pittsburgh.
Well,
Then they go to Oakland and lose
they had their
because
issues-
of Mike Tomlin
they had
and
their
not
issues
calling
going
defensive timeouts.
I think Mike Tomlin won't bounce back because bro, you look
Their
at
schedule's garbage.
Yeah,
They will be taking an L this week.
Stop.
Who they play?
Guaranteed.
They play the Seahawks. Stop.
I picked the Seahawks actually.
You still like big.
Let's just get straight into picks, bro.
No, let me look at Pittsburgh schedule real quick though. They play Seattle. Okay, that's tough, right? Tough, quote unquote, in Heinz Field. Then they play. Now let me tell you, are these games winnable or not? San Fran.
In San Fran.
In San Fran.
It's winnable. This week,
Pittsburgh.
how they play this week gonna determine if I pick them next week.
Cincinnati.
They gonna win.
Baltimore at home.
L.
L.
Chargers.
L. They not beat the Chargers.
All right, bet.
You just called the Chargers the number one
All right,
seed.
bet.
Right?
Now get ready. Dolphins.
Win.
Colts.
Win.
Rams.
Whoa. Respect.
L.
And Heinz. Y'all.
I don't even like the Rams, but they
Okay.
gonna beat them.
Browns in Cleveland.
L.
Do you not
Get off
just
that
see?
that Browns.
They'll shake back.
Do you not just see what we watched on Sunday Night Football?
Are these teams the New England Patriots?
Next.
God.
Come on.
Bengals.
Do those teams still have to guard
W.
Dante Moncrief? They do. He's garbage.
W.
So when you have a bounce back game against y'all, what you gonna say? Because y'all were just struggling against Andy Dalton, over 400
Oh, I'm
yards.
sorry. He's as fast as John Ross? No. No.
All right, man. Let's
the
get into
Bengals
picks.
actually surprised me.
The Bengals are nice. They're going to be nice.
They're nice.
They're gonna be nice.
Okay, I'm sick of
I
y'all.
like the Bengals.
Let's get into our picks.
I like the Bengals, man.
I got John Ross on my fantasy league though.
Let's get into our picks because y'all getting disrespectful towards Mike Tomlin in Pittsburgh. Let's do it. Arizona versus Baltimore. Clean sweep.
Clean sweep.
And then I think you should put Brandon's stuff up there too. Have
Yeah,
him
I'm
text
about
it
to.
to you.
Yeah.
But
I think that's a clean sweep.
clean
though.
sweep, yeah, Baltimore.
Okay. Bills versus Giants.
Giants.
Bills.
I have the Bills. Why do you have the Giants?
Where it's back in MetLife. 2 weeks straight in MetLife. I don't like them winning.
Josh Allen. And
They played MetLife last week. They played MetLife this week.
the Bills, bro. That defense is formidable.
I'm
Sterling
probably
Shepard.
capping. I probably picked the Bills. I really don't know. Remember?
Sterling Shepard is out,
Oh yeah, it's the Bills.
and
I mean, that's the easy pick to make. But I think the Giants gonna play decently.
it was gonna be a good game for sure. I just think when it comes to fourth quarter, Josh Allen turns it on.
But I like Saquon to run on them boys.
Josh Allen's big time.
They was holding Le'Veon tight last
It
week.
was.
Just let me out.
Sean
I'm talking about
McDermott's a
Saquon.
hell of a coach. I like what he's got going on.
Saquon.
Saquon.
We're not talking Le'Veon. Le'Veon might not be top 5 like we thought. Like I said, he wouldn't be.
If they don't give him the ball until
All right,
the
no,
second
not
half
my
of the
problem.
game.
Not him. It's his coach that doesn't want him.
Cowboys, Redskins.
Cowboys.
Cowboys. Who has a bigger game, Dak or Zeke?
Dak. Second week in a row.
That line is good.
They said Zeke gonna get more carries this
yeah,
game.
Zeke gotta get running the ball because them boys get there. The Redskins will get there. That front four will get there.
I think Dak gonna be nasty.
I think Zeke will have a better
Zeke
game.
gonna have the game.
I think
It's not-
first week they was getting him
Y'all
back
gotta
into
get
their
out
reps.
that Dak some way, somehow. He will let you down. And he will.
Keep shining, Dak. Shout out, Dak. Disrespect is on. Right.
Tennessee versus Indianapolis. In Tennessee,
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
I do have Tennessee winning this game. I think they're for real this year. It might
No,
be for
I don't
real.
think they're for real this year.
I think
but
for real in
they'll
their
win this
division.
game.
In their division, I think they're for real this
I
year.
like Houston over them.
I think when they play, that's gonna be a tough one.
Who?
When
Houston,
Tennessee and
Tennessee.
Houston play.
Oh, I got Houston winning the division.
I mean, I have Houston winning too, but I think Tennessee not play this year though.
JJ Watt better turn it on though.
Not a sack or a hurry. First time in his career.
That Saints right tackle. You did. That's why that boy gonna get paid, cuz.
Texans versus Jaguars in Houston.
Texans.
Texans. Well, yeah. Think Gardner Minshew gonna do something?
I think Josh Dobbs might actually get in the game.
Nah.
They'll be down that much to where he gets the reps.
Man, Minshew, he looked good.
But I like
last week.
Minshew. It's not gonna be his fault they lose.
I can't tell you the last time I saw a rookie quarterback come in and throw 2 touchdowns like that. That's big time.
That says a lot about the Chiefs' defense.
Oh,
Do you think the Chiefs will go get Minka?
Can they afford him?
Can
They
y'all
can.
afford him?
We have a lot of cap. You tripping? Drew Brees not even on the contract next season. They
can't
don't have no
afford him.
cap, and plus he's not that expensive. The Chiefs about to be. They gotta pay people, and they just broke
They gotta
off Chris
play
Jones, Frank Clark,
They
whoever.
played Chris Jones.
No.
Oh no, they gotta play Chris Jones, and they broke
And
off Frank Clark already.
Chris Kendall Fuller contract up as well.
Right.
Then next year is that man.
Yeah, Mahomes gonna have a $200 million
That
contract.
thing, I can't check for it to be outrageous. All right, my bad.
On
Chargers,
guard.
Lions in Detroit.
Chargers.
San Diego Superchargers. Vikings, Packers. I have Minnesota winning this game.
Oh my gosh.
I have Minnesota winning this game.
Do y'all want to bet on that one?
Vikings gonna win that game.
You gonna take Kirk Cousins on the road?
I
I'ma
like
take
Dalvin
Dalvin
Cook
Cook
on the
running
road. Yes.
Okay.
Why you got the Packers? Tell us.
Do you know who Devontae Adams is? He's the only receiver that consistently gives
Every week you
Xavier
say
Rhodes
stuff.
that work. Aaron Rodgers, against the division, the only team that he's better is Chicago, but he didn't play too well last week, so I see him bouncing back at home.
Downstairs.
Then, that defense, man.
Come on, Chicago offense. Really?
Kirk Cousins
He better than Trubisky.
on the road? I don't know about that. I don't know about it.
Damn, Minnesota for real this year. I'm telling you. And then cause they always give Aaron Rodgers trouble because Aaron Rodgers know when he play Minnesota he can't stay healthy. He always gets hurt against Minnesota. And I'm not wishing that on him. I'm just saying when it comes time to play Minnesota, that they front four, they get to him.
I just want to say roads are open. Devontae Adams going crazy.
What you
What
got?
happened, man?
Let's get it. Let's get it.
The mic already on, man.
That's marvelous. That is fantastic. All right.
Yes, sir.
We have a I guess special guest, but
that
he's been
Carter
on the
House,
podcast
boy.
before.
I told you, but that Carter House, you never know who's gonna pull up.
We have the madman himself, Mr.
Mace.
Mr. 24-hour sim. Don't care who got game scheduled. We
You know how I
have
do,
Mace.
man.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. How y'all doing tonight?
Great.
These night podcasts always be lit.
I know, I
That's a
told
fact.
you. It's true. Friday night, man.
I just want to hop in and say, Packers, bro. I'm with you on that.
Appreciate you. I don't know what it is. Do you believe in Kirk Cousins?
One,
I don't believe in him, but I think Dalvin Cook can run the ball, though.
has the best eye test in football ever.
I test, yeah. I say a lot. I could be wrong sometimes, though. What the stats say?
He can put that ball where it needs to be.
Best touchdown to interception ratio of all time.
4-1.
Most
That's
yards in
outrageous.
NFL history. Most touchdowns in
Why
NFL
do you have
history
to
coming
make
this
this
week.
about you?
I'm just saying, bro. My boy might noodle arm a couple throws, but he gonna win the
I
game.
mean, Drew Brees has thrown for 5,000 yards more than anyone else, but in like 4 out of those 5 seasons,
We know.
We know. That's what happens when you.
It's crazy how they cut you off when you try to point out that though.
But when you knew that already, that's what I'm
Oh.
saying. It's known.
Since
Let
we
us get it out there.
Since we have you though, Lamar Jackson, your hometown
Oh,
man,
man.
he went crazy last week. He
went
said, "What did he say?"
stupid.
He said, "That's not bad for a running back."
Yeah, that running back video was funny.
Yeah, people be trying my man Lamar, bro. You know, just because he had 100 yards rushing per game last season, we've been telling you, dog. He's not gonna be running the ball like that this year.
People, let it be known that Maceo himself said that Lamar Jackson was gonna rush for 1,000 yards. So
Hey,
hold on that.
I said he could. I said he could.
That don't mean he have to.
Do y'all beat Arizona this week?
Arizona, bro.
They undefeated. Haven't lost
When
yet.
those tough division games roll around, like weeks 5 through 8, bro, we gonna need these W's though, because the Browns got something to say, and the Bengals. People always like to try to play the Bengals, but roster wise, they're pretty solid. It's just they always have execution issues.
We got a new coach, so I like
Zach Taylor. I like Zach Taylor, man.
Where did he come from? Was he promoted within an organization?
No, I don't think so. But last week, I like what I saw. Andy Dalton set a career high in passing yards and completions.
career high in passing yards already. First game.
Bro, first game in Seattle. It's not easy to do.
And what they say about Marvin Lewis?
Oh, I've been said Marvin Lewis, but John Ross has 7 catches. This
Oh.
is the first time he has
Of
more than.
course, from Sean McVay.
He came around. He was an OC.
He was their quarterbacks coach.
Now that quarterback
what I
was
saw.
for that why golf fell falling
That's
off.
why
Huh?
he let them throw that ball.
And that's
to
why
John
golf
Ross.
falling off, right? He got Dalton in his bag, and that was what golf doing. Nobody want to talk about that.
Cincinnati should have beat y'all last week.
Hey, I got a question for y'all. It's a coach question. Who would y'all rather have coaching y'all team, Marvin Lewis or Jeff Fisher?
Ooh, Marvin Lewis.
Marvin Lewis made the
Made
playoffs.
the playoffs. Yeah, I sound like Marvin Lewis.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
Marvin
understand.
Lewis. I'm gonna go Marvin.
Some people you just don't know how they stay with jobs, bro. I don't understand. And I put both of them in that category.
He said
Since we on coach,
If I want to go 7-9, I will pick Jeff Fisher though.
7-9.
8-8. Since we on coaches though, who's on the hot seat this year? You think
Hot seat coaches:
hot seat coaches?
Doug Marrone,
I agree, Doug Marrone for sure.
Yeah.
Who else?
I think a general manager might be on the hot seat. I think John Elway might be on the hot seat as GM.
Maceo, let me ask you. Should Mike Tomlin be out of Pittsburgh?
No.
Told you, but
No.
They have a losing record this year.
losing record, they might get rid of him. But they're not gonna have a losing record.
I don't see that.
They'll have I got them.
Pittsburgh never fired their head coaches. They always step down.
I know, but it's time for him to go.
I think Dan Quinn. That's the word in the Twitter. That's what I'm hearing.
I hear Falcons.
I'm hearing in
saying
Atlanta. Yeah.
No, I don't agree with that.
No.
They were just in the Super Bowl 3 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, Dan Quinn ain't going nowhere.
And,
last
year
They gave him everything
healthy.
he needed, and now he's 0-1 and lost to the Vikings like that on the road. Plus,
The,
they couldn't even. Plus, they about to play the Eagles this week. I don't have them winning. That's 0-2, and the schedule don't really get too much easier.
Then they got a stretch of AFC South games in the next 3-4 weeks.
No, it would take this being a bad year and next year being a bad year for Dan Quinn to be out.
I don't even think he makes.
Because last year they defense, all their players were hurt. Neal, Jones.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, after they play the Eagles, they play the Colts, Titans, Texans, then the Cardinals.
They might lose all those games.
And in terms of Mike Tomlin, bro, the Mom
Yes.
say he's out of there.
Nah.
In terms of Mike Tomlin, bro, they've been in a downward
Look at
spiral.
it.
The
Look at
Steelers
it.
organization for the
Is that
last
the
2
Colts?
years.
The Colts,
and they still
Brissett don't look that bad, and they couldn't stop the run.
the Titans,
They couldn't stop the run.
the Texans.
They couldn't stop the run.
You don't even like the AFC South.
They couldn't stop the run. I'm telling you what I seen the
does?
Falcons do. They couldn't stop the run. And the Texans don't even got to run on them. He could bomb on them.
So
They
Matt Ryan can't bomb on
DB
them
is
back.
just as bad as us.
So Matt Ryan can't bomb on them back.
Yeah, he could bomb on them back. But I think Deshaun might get them problems.
You just don't like the Falcons.
I don't, but I'm saying, bro, if it was a realistic game, I had them winning, I would say they'd win. I really don't have them winning.
All right, we have the Patriots versus the Dolphins
Patriots.
in Miami.
Patriots.
The Dolphins always give them trouble.
Don't
They always
care.
give them trouble.
Not
Miami
this time.
Miracle.
Don't kill.
Yeah, I like
Not
New
going
England.
against Brady.
Ooh,
Not never
give 'em
again?
up.
Never again. Not after Super Bowl 51.
Maybe the Falcons.
Dukes. Oh my God.
You never seen this? Bruh, this was the lateral play. They did it and then missed the
Steelers versus
Oh, God.
Seahawks at Heinz Field.
Get disrespectful.
I
Seattle,
have the
man.
Steelers.
Seattle, man.
I got the Seahawks.
Thank you.
I got the Seahawks.
Come on.
Seahawks.
Why do you have the Seahawks? And I'll tell you why I have Pittsburgh.
I have the Seahawks because they have Russell Wilson, the best quarterback in that game, and their defense is better. And they have
Is it?
their running back actually might show up. You know what I'm saying? The Steelers, I don't know. The Steelers got it all, to be honest. This is the first time I actually feel like Seattle has them in every position. Even though Juju is better than Lockett and Metcalf, I think they'll do more work. They'll go off.
The Steelers line is better. D-line, O-line is better than the Seahawks.
Congratulations on having a good O-line when
You
you
just
can't
said
throw the
they're
ball.
better at that
My bad. The O-line is better. But what's the O-line going to do for you in this
Man,
game?
shout out Chris Carson, man. He gonna tote on them boys.
You know the Steelers are a different team when they're in Heinz
Don't
Field.
care.
And when they
They're a
show
different
up.
team when they don't have their two best players.
Now I agree with that.
And
I
they're
agree
gone. Gone forever. They stuck with Roethlisberger over them. Ain't that something?
And he gonna quit on them halfway through the year.
Because he always do. Always do. I think I might retire.
This is a game that Pittsburgh needs, and Pittsburgh will get this job done at Heinz
This is a game they need, and the fans
And
about
that
to
3 hour,
start
the 3 hour
booing
time,
them.
the 3 hour time difference Seattle has to face this week.
That don't
comes into play
matter.
at an early 1 o'clock game. Yes, it
Man,
does.
do you know who number 3 is? It doesn't
Russell
matter.
could be ready, but
First play of the
would
fourth
rest
quarter.
52 plus be ready?
Touchdown. Tyler Lockett. Yes. Those guys.
That
be
3 hour
prepared.
difference really don't be making it
It's
that much
not.
of a difference.
It's not.
Not in a game like it. Like as far as your sleeping pattern, yes, but once you're up, you're up.
Okay.
Damn, bro, it's like 10 o'clock at home. I'm tired.
Big Ben gonna be on one. I saw you cut him in our league too. He finna be scooped next
cut him?
Thursday.
Nah, that's wild.
Do you know who I have a quarterback now?
Tom terrific.
GOAT!
49ers at Cincinnati Bengals. Who do we have?
I have the Bengals.
I don't know.
I have the 49ers.
I'm gonna go Bengals. Wanna know why?
Why?
Because the 49ers have no running backs.
Who you got?
Breida?
Who did the 49ers play last?
That's just
They
him.
played the Buccaneers
The most
last
one.
week. Had 2 pick sixes against Jameis Winston.
I don't know, bro. I like Kittle.
That's
See,
James
bro.
Winston.
But see, the
And
Niners don't
Dalton
have
not
no.
that much better.
Is Jason
bro.
Verrett on the Niners?
He is.
Yes.
Is he
James
back to
Winston's
normal
one of the
form
best
to where he
quarterbacks
can
in the
guard John Ross?
No.
What? So
Nobody
he can
can guard
guard
John
John Ross?
Nobody can guard John
We're
Ross.
treating John Ross like an elite receiver after 1 week?
When he got in the right system and they
I'm
finally
sorry.
realized
He had
that.
7
What?
targets and 7 catches.
That's what I'm saying. He gonna catch the ball.
He's
He's
an
fast as
elite.
hell.
So he's top 20.
Based on last week's fantasy
At the end
performance,
of the
yes.
season, he will be.
You know what he did last week?
really?
No. You know who the top 2 receivers was last week?
John,
Outside of like Nook and them, like Nook went off. Nook was the number 1, I think. Top. He ended up being number 1.
Nah,
John Ross and
Sammy
Hollywood
Watkins
were
was-
both, and Sammy Watkins are Them the 4 and the 5. And the 5th person, I think it was
I can't believe this. This is the
who was the 5th
This is
receiver
what's
last
going
week?
as a podcast.
We ain't seen,
Dorsett. Dorsett was up
We
there.
just ain't seen enough of that yet. You know what I'm saying? He had a very great. He had a
Hollywood
fantastic
and
game.
him, but the fact that Hollywood, John Ross,
Hollywood top 5.
they were all top 5 last week.
Y'all said John Ross
In production.
is gonna be a top 20 receiver.
I mean, he might be, bro. Speed is a dangerous weapon.
This podcast is going in shambles. This is why we can't get no views. He takes like these.
But what has Kirk Cousins done for you to believe in him?
Dark horse MVP.
1-0, 8 for
Dark
he had-
horse
only had-
MVP.
Bruiser said that.
I said after the first 4 weeks he'll be a dark horse MVP candidate, and I stand by that. We're not even on first
We
cut.
need to
Nah,
define
Y'all
I
acting
don't know.
y'all acting like the Nines don't have
Die
Jimmy
by that,
Garoppolo.
boo. You could die on
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Under that Kyle Shanahan system,
Wow.
they were 1-0, and that defense showed up last week and being
I like
formidable.
the Beng- I like the
I'm
Bengals
giving that game
defense.
to the 49ers.
Here, like I said on Tuesday, here they come. They gonna start the season 2-0.
Well, those are 2 games where I would like to bet
Yeah.
because you're just all over the place.
What you mean? I'm right here.
The 49ers, while they have a good group of guys, I don't think they're ready to put it together yet. In
And
Cincinnati,
Cincinnati is.
I don't see Zach Taylor losing his home opener. I'm
Zach
sorry.
Taylor?
Oh,
Is
man.
he an elite head coach all of a
I'm
sudden?
not saying elite. I just don't see him losing his home opener.
Yeah, this Sean McVay tree is crazy. Y'all just giving anybody credit.
Wait till
Y'all
wait
just
till
giving anybody
Next
credit.
game, man.
wait till we get to the game of the week.
Kansas City versus Oakland in Oakland. Hey, them Raiders are coming.
As this-
They
I
gonna
think
get-
it's going to be a lot closer than people think it's going to be.
I
Yeah,
It's
I
still
think-
Kansas City.
I think Kansas is gonna bomb on them. Jonathan Abram is done for the season.
That's true. Get
Uh,
well soon, Jonathan.
I think the Raiders gonna have hell this week. It's gonna be a
What's
real
going on with
change.
Gary and
It's gonna be a
Conley?
real
What happened with
change.
that situation?
Oh, and
He's playing.
He's back.
Yeah,
he not playing.
He's playing.
Let's.
Oh, man.
He's literally said, I'm
let's use the
playing.
internet.
He can say he playing. The way they describe that injury, bro, I don't think he playing.
I don't know, bro. All I saw is that they immobilized this nigga.
I'm saying, and
They say he's practicing on Wednesday.
He's playing.
I guess that was just.
He said he's good to go after being carted off.
shit.
Oh my.
Sometimes you need a little break.
Boy, I need to get that contract.
Who goes off for Kansas City in this game? Since with Tyreek Hill out,
Miko! Told you that boy Miko, bro.
or Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce is due.
He gonna go off
He is
too.
due.
Travis Kelce.
But Miko though, when Miko be running Tyreek Hill routes this week, don't be
No,
like.
he was doing that in against
No, but I'm saying,
Jacksonville.
but when he does it and he gets the targets,
People will go get him.
who gonna guard him? Cause he just as fast as Tyreek. He not as he's up there in speed, right there with him.
I just
Yeah.
think we know.
Miko and Sammy Watkins and Travis Kelce gonna all have touchdowns.
Anyone, bro.
All 3 of them will have a touchdown.
Anyone can do it.
No,
It is literally anybody could do it, but all 3 of them have a touchdown this week. I think.
I think Damian Williams has a good game this week.
You want him to have a good game this week.
I don't think the run game gonna be there.
Oh man.
Okay.
The run game wasn't there for Booker and Royce
that-
Freeman last week.
I mean,
But I feel like it's
Chiefs
any
aren't
given
the
week,
Broncos.
though, you got to sit there and think about it and see how those things stack
What
up.
you talking about? The Chiefs on the Broncos. I'm talking about they running on the Raiders. The Raiders were good at stopping the run.
I mean,
Arden Key and them boys were getting
the
there.
Broncos line better than the Chiefs line.
You can't really do it like that, though. The matchups, they
What,
change.
what line? I'm talking about. I'm talking about their offensive line. Are you talking about offensive line?
Yes, I am.
The Chiefs' offensive line is better than the Broncos' offensive line. Yes. Again, I don't think they're gonna run the ball on them.
I mean, they might not. They don't need to and have Patrick Mahomes, Boy Wonder, as their quarterback.
All right, he's not the boy wonder.
My homeboy.
How you not the Boy Wonder?
Boy wonder's Brady. Everybody knows that.
That's the no. He's old.
No,
Old.
no.
I mean,
We
that's
gotta
what
embrace
they
the
call
youth.
him.
He's Peter Parker from the future in Spider-Verse.
Next,
We have the Bears at Denver at Mile High. They changed the stadium. It's not a Sports Authority field no more.
Bears.
Broncos.
How?
Give them the mask. Lone Wolf. Ow! I have the
Even?
Broncos. I have the Bears.
the Bears.
Why the Broncos?
Why the Broncos,
bro?
man?
How many points you think that they gonna score, bro?
Come on, just
Real
say
talk.
you hate the
He
Bears.
don't believe in Trubisky, but Trubisky, they gonna beat the shit out
I
of
don't
him.
believe in Trubisky, but
Not
I believe in
beat that
everybody
shit.
else on that team.
Not beat this shit. But I'm gonna be there.
Flacco had me so disappointed last week, bro. And it took him 3 quarters to
gonna be low
realize.
scoring.
It took him 3 quarters to finally realize Emmanuel Sanders was on his team. I was like, oh, there he is.
Bro, they scored in 2.5 minutes on their last drive where they actually scored a touchdown.
Right.
But like by then,
Why you have Denver, man?
They finally was like, oh, Emmanuel Sanders is plays here. Like, I'm not gonna force it to Cortland Sutton no more. I'm not scared of the double team.
Philip Lindsay.
Phillip Lindsay
They're not gonna run. They're not gonna run on them.
against the Bears. Formidable defense. Roquan Smith and Khalil Mack.
Home.
They're not gonna run
Lindsay's
on
a different
them.
running
They
back.
not.
You know
gonna
Roquan
run
was
on
you.
them. They not gonna run on them.
I'm telling you.
They not gonna run on them.
Okay,
All right.
let's gonna see
All right.
the
I'll be
game.
willing to wager. Philip Lindsay will have 100 yards.
I'm not betting 100 yards.
You said that
That's
like that's
standard.
a major accomplishment. You
Against
can have
the
100
Bears
yards and
defense?
still lose.
You said they're not going to run on them. I'm going
100
against
yards is
your
running on them?
Debate. Yes.
Running
100
on them will be 150
I feel
to
like
me.
The Bears did not
A lot of
allow a
receptions,
100-yard
that's
rusher
good
last year. That is running on them.
Running
yes.
on them will be 150 to me. That's running on the team. 150.
Well, that is
I
true.
agree.
Even though it's the Bears defense,
Who did not allow a 100-yard rusher last year. That's what I'm saying. So
they're third down. I
That's
woke. I have the Bears still. The game of the week: Saints at Rams.
Oh no, they did that.
We all know who's on that call for Fox: Joe Buck and Troy Aikman.
Where's it at?
It's in L.A.
You could pick them. I don't care.
Who are we
I gotta
picking?
Go Rams on this.
I got Rams, dog. I got Rams.
on this. Dang.
Tell us why, cause you already know who me and Cut riding with loyalty.
Okay.
Tell us why. Why the Rams?
Aaron Donald, man.
Aaron Donald ain't do
He didn't do
nothing last week against the
time
Cam
on
a
us
week
or
line.
the week.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Big time players make big time plays.
Where was he in the Super Bowl?
He'll be
This game gonna be
getting
so funny.
triple blocked.
I'm sorry. Get overcome it. Great player.
Triple.
He didn't even do nothing too much against us in the NFC Championship.
That's true, honestly.
But we'll show you. This game will not be close. Every last time, no, I will say it. The last time Sean Payton played somebody that wronged him was Greg Williams' team with the Rams. Wait, was that the Rams? Who was he the DC with? No, it was the Rams.
Oh yeah, when he got
When
back
Greg
to
Williams with DC with the Rams, we also beat the shit out of them for that game because
but they didn't have. Sean
I don't care.
Okay.
They gonna put up points on our defense because our defense is our defense. But again, the Saints will put up 40 points this week. 40 plus.
Bold. I like it.
The offense gonna come out there like
Dang, bro.
spazzing.
I don't know about
This
that
dude
one.
is.
Spazzing. Michael Thomas will have a great game as well.
Ooh, he owe it.
I mean, he always has a good game. For the
No,
most part.
he owes it. Like Mike will be out there and they're gonna be chirping, for real.
Did we see Jared Goff struggling last week? I mean, not wrong person. Todd Gurley struggling last week.
I don't know what that situation
15
was.
carries, 97 yards.
I mean, that's not up
They
to Todd
weren't
Gurley's
using him
standards,
though.
though.
I don't understand why he was out the game
I
so
think they're
much.
gonna let him loose this week though. They
Well,
need him.
yeah.
This is a tiebreaker game at the end of the season when you say we should have won that one or it's good that we won that one. This is one that they'll say, hey, we need your 100, and I think they'll give him the green light.
He got a green light.
But I think
Just-
the biggest question mark in this game is Cooper Kupp.
I agree with that, but I do think Sean Payton. I agree with Cut when he said that he's gonna come out and be aggressive, and I think he will. As the media keeps saying, the no call, the Saints still over. I think the first drive of the game is gonna be methodical. Breeze, Kamara, Thomas driving down the field, get a big touchdown, like have momentum. And we know Saints fans travel well, especially with the Rams and their lack thereof of their fans. So
Oh my.
I do have the Saints winning. It will be a close game, probably under 7, but I do have the Saints winning.
Okay.
Bet. Sunday Night Football on NBC. Eagles at Atlanta Falcons in that
Eagles.
beautiful stadium.
Another blowout.
Eagles.
My MVP Carson Wentz.
What's
I
the
think he's
blowout
gonna
to you?
show out.
20 plus.
You think they gonna get beat 20 plus?
The Falcons.
Crazy.
We have to seriously look at the Falcons. And
The Falcons are at home as well too.
I don't care about they don't have a real home field advantage, and the Eagles travel better than any team except maybe the Steelers and the Cowboys. They will be there. It will be an even field. I promise you.
Although I just supported their head coach earlier in an argument, we really do have to look at what the Falcons are. Like, I don't see anything when I look at their team. Truthfully,
They only have
They
Julio.
have promising young talent at safety and middle linebacker, and arguably on the rush area. Arguably, I don't know.
They barely even got that.
I don't know how I feel about them. But
I give
outside
you
of that,
safety and linebacker for sure though. They got
yeah,
that.
they got Matt and Julio, great duo. But I mean,
Devontae Freeman didn't
against
show
the
me nothing
Eagles,
last
bro.
week. Devontae Freeman didn't show me nothing against the Vikings last week, and they about to play a way better team now.
I do have the Eagles.
They going
winning.
they went from a team now they playing a way better team.
The Eagles. I do have the Eagles winning, but the Eagles were just down 17-0 at halftime.
And
against
then
the
what
Redskins.
happened in the second half?
I know the
When
Falcons are known.
they finally let Wentz start slinging it, And I don't like the Falcons to guard the deep ball. I think Deshaun might catch another deep ball this week. 50 plus.
I can definitely see that, but the Falcons at home.
I know the Falcons blew that Super Bowl lead.
Y'all keep saying at home as if it's a home field advantage. It's not one.
It's just
It's not a home field advantage.
It's totally different. Julio is a totally different person at home. The way they run, just the play calls that they run.
You saying it's gonna be a blowout? It's just
I can't see them losing by 20 though. That's ridiculous.
I have the Eagles winning, but by 20, that's ridiculous. And we all know the last
when the Falcons finally scored last week in the fourth quarter, third quarter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But last two times the Eagles played
on a worse defense.
The last two times the Eagles played,
that defense is worse than the Eagles defense. Say it's not. The Vikings is better
at home.
I don't care,
but that matters.
No,
how does that not matter?
Because the Falcons don't have a home field advantage. They're playing a better team at home. Ooh, it won't matter.
No, I'm saying Minnesota's defense at home.
Okay.
Versus Philly's defense on the road and the Falcons at home.
They went 4-4 at home last year, and I don't mean.
Tell me the offensive stats, because Matt Ryan was second in the league with passing touchdowns.
It's crazy that when Drew Brees has a losing season and he's top tier in something like passing stats, people say he's stat pattern. But when Matt Ryan is top tier as passing stats, they've lost
the last two times the Eagles played the Falcons, their games were close. The one in the playoffs and the one Thursday night football season. The quarterback was
Carson Wentz was the
Nick Foles was
thank you.
Foles was both.
Yes, thank you.
Winston played
so now we're gonna see him play.
Okay.
So we'll see.
But is Nick Foles that much? I mean, Carson Wentz that much upgrade over Nick Foles?
Nick Foles was at home both games, was he not?
He was.
Okay.
Nick Foles is a Super Bowl MVP. Carson Wentz never played a playoff game.
This game about to be
fun. That's my MVP. I got Carson Wentz and them winning, but not in a big way.
Sunday night
game.
Al Michaels and Chris Collinsworth.
I'm interested.
And that Monday night football game.
Falcons cannot lose that game. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they can't. Or like their season might be like on the brink.
Oh no, them and the Panthers. The Panthers are done for me.
Yeah.
But if the Falcons, they'll be right in that boat.
And Monday night football, the Browns versus the Jets. Sam Darnold is out with mono.
You got mono?
Yes.
Yeah.
What are you even kissing? No, I'm playing. You don't get it from just kissing.
I have, even if Darnold
was
with playing.
mono? What the
they said Belichick got rid of Demaryius Thomas because
even if Darnold was playing, I do have the Browns winning. They have a lot of hype and like 3 primetime games in the first 5 weeks, and I think this will be a bounce back game for the Browns as Baker Mayfield puts on a show
to me,
in
bro.
New York.
And Greg Williams is the defensive coach, and he tried to get disrespectful on Odell. Talking about,
did you see what Jamal said though?
I don't think Jamal was referring to Odell though.
No, Jamal said, "Nah, coach, I got your back."
Yeah, he said I got your back, but I don't think that was in reference to Odell.
It
Gotta be.
There's nothing else.
What else would it be in
Greg
reference to?
Williams' name has been attached to this week. There's no reason.
You just said I got your back. I don't think he agrees that Odell isn't.
No, I think when he said, Odell said, you gotta watch out for the dirty hits and the cheap hits with.
Because that's what he likes to teach.
I think Jamal was saying, I got your back, like with that.
But he said that's what he liked to teach. Talking about I thought he talking about the player, a specific player. He was talking about Greg.
He teaches like Odell is saying. Greg Williams teaches all his players to hit like.
You remember when he got hurt in the preseason against the Browns? Odell, like 3 years ago.
Oh yeah.
So they showed that play with that clip. So he was saying you gotta watch out for like the dirty hits because players like to go low, like hit your ankle and ACL stuff like that. You know him, Bounty Boys, New Orleans, Super Bowl.
I don't recall.
Quick question: have y'all discussed AB yet?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
If you're Belichick, do you play AB?
Of course.
Yeah. I want you.
I was wondering if y'all thought no. For some reason.
I mean, he doesn't have to play.
He's a home.
Does he have to?
Guy.
I don't think so.
He doesn't have to.
They don't need him to win the game, but they gon' I use him. I want to see what that Josh Gordon, AB, Dorsett, Edelman offense look like.
So you don't.
Against
so
the
you don't
Sarge.
worry about the whole commissioner exempt list thing.
No,
he's not gonna end up on it.
They're not.
They're not
exploring
going to put him on it. Okay, they're not exploring it. That's what it is.
I do have the Patriots winning that game, but these are usually the games that Bill Belichick drops against his old coaches. Matt Patricia last year.
Flores might have anything.
He let them boys win to look good.
And I think because Patricia, they was 0-3. I don't know why they were on Sunday Night Football. But he lost that game.
It looked kind of faulty to me.
Because they was quitting on him. That Monday Night Football game that they lost to the Jets week 1, they said, "Oh, nah, he might not be a fit."
He still might not be a fit. The way he blew that game against the Cardinals, he still might not be a fit.
Darrell Bevel. I'm sorry. I just can't with you.
Who was that?
They OC from old
Seahawks.
OC. I don't think they ain't gonna fire Flores. What are their expectations this season?
They can't fire him after 1 season, but man, he's not gonna be Belichick.
Nobody's Belichick though.
He's not gonna beat Belichick. That's
Oh,
what
beat.
I'm saying.
I'm old. I don't know about
He
not
lost
this
his
season.
He
but
lost his
give him
team.
some
He
years.
lost his team when he played that Jay-Z music. So that the Dolphins are. We knew they weren't gonna be good, but they're really done.
I mean, everybody had him be the worst team in the league.
No, when you go from a Jay-Z situation, you trade Tunzel that they didn't want to get traded. You trade Kenny Stills, who was a leader on the team, even though he was kneeling. Then you get
They traded all
Then
them
you
players
get-
for them picks.
then you get
They're building for the
shellacked.
future.
You get shellacked by Lamar Jackson and Hollywood and all them other boys.
But
You lost the team already. The team they're done with. He lost the team. You gotta start new.
yeah, that's what they're doing. They're taking and they acquired all those draft.
You know what I'm saying?
picks. Took
So
the two
you gotta
build for the
start
future.
new. So now they're not gonna be trying to win games.
Nobody had them win more than like 3 games.
I understand, but now we know for sure they're not about to win games.
I knew before the season started it was going to win games.
I'm saying you about to lose fan interest. You about to lose ticket sales.
I don't think they lose fan interest. They hosting Super Bowl this year.
When they lose Minka, the fan interest is gone. Who's the best selling jersey on that team? Kenyon Drake, Minka, and probably
So
Xavier Howard and Rashad Jones. Them the top 4. All of them boys probably want to get the hell out of there. Xavier just got paid, so I know he probably gonna stay. But I know he don't want to be there either.
Sucks. It sucks. This happens to a lot of good players. They be stuck on trash teams.
Look at Patrick Peterson. Jesus, get him out of there.
And those were our week 2 NFL picks. We'll let you know next week if we were right or wrong. What we got to get into? College football or no?
Yep. Let me get the top 25 games. Let me put it up.
No, there's no good games this week. Shout out my boy Cameron though. Ball out against Oregon, man. Montana plays Oregon this week.
Shout out to him, whoever he is.
Whoever that is.
I don't know. They got no good.
No,
games.
there's no good games this week.
Well,
College football schedule.
no shake up in college, so on to the next.
Georgia versus Arkansas State. Ohio State versus Indiana. Both 2-0 teams. That's Big Ten. Let's do it. Alabama versus South Carolina. SEC there. Anything can happen.
Ohio State versus Indiana may be a good one.
Yeah, this sucks this week.
Yeah, we can keep it moving.
This sucks this week. Kevin Durant. Did you see his comments regarding OKC and Golden State? Saying he felt turned off when he came back and they booed him. Because they say he thought about going back to OKC.
Bro, who cares about what
After
he
his
thought about
reception,
doing,
he won't
bro?
go back doing it.
It don't. Nobody cares, bro. I'm just saying, like, well, why would we care about what you thought you was gonna do? Why is that even public information?
Well, when you give an
Have I seen him
interview and
before?
people want to hear what you think, you let them know, and that's what he was doing. But for me, he's in Brooklyn now. Let's just move forward with Brooklyn, heal from the injury, and get back to hooping. That's the biggest thing.
They moved LSU up to number 4.
Yep.
Y'all too close, bro. Y'all need to back up a little bit.
Why usually don't put about it on their schedule?
Man, be quiet, bro. Are you one of those SEC not the best conference people?
Oh, I am. Big Ten better.
I'm not even gonna talk about that, bro.
It's true though. SC is your top heavy.
Close.
SC is your top heavy.
Everything's top heavy, bro.
No.
I like my women top heavy.
Oh, y'all play Auburn. That's a little shake up. A&M.
He didn't even hear me.
And Notre Dame.
He
Oh, y'all
didn't
schedule is kind of tough.
Yes, it is. It is
Kinda.
every year.
No, not every year.
Yes, it is.
1 year.
Ever since we had Kirby, yes.
1 year, one was bad. But
Kirby effect.
that's neither here nor there. Skill.
New music.
Oh, we gotta shout out Sean Livingston for a good career and Torrey Smith.
Torrey Smith retired.
Yes, shout out to
I
those
respect
guys.
Torrey Smith a lot.
Y'all don't respect Sean Livingston?
I've had respect for Torrey Smith.
John
I
Livingston
just-
5. He just played for the worst team in the NBA ever, like
remember
dynasty
the-
wise.
You remember that game Torrey Smith played on Sunday Night Football? They beat the Patriots after his brother died.
Yeah, that was a great game.
That was a big game. 2-time Super Bowl champion.
2 times? Who you won with?
Philly and Baltimore.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
It's a great career. Shout out. Hold on, round of applause.
Sean Livingston, when they start hanging up jerseys for the Warriors,
What?
I think he was one of the guys that brought change. I'm not saying that he should, but they're saying that, like, if you hear Mark Jackson and you talk about why a player is great, it was that core. It was him, Draymond, Curry, Clay,
I understand.
and Iggy
His
that brought
jersey
the
won't be
change.
retired.
I'm saying if
He's
it
not
was, I
going
wouldn't
to
be
the
mad.
It's not going
I
to the
wouldn't be mad.
Raptors. Well, I know for sure who's going. Curry, Clay, and Draymond.
And Katie.
New music.
New music.
New music. Nothing really dropped this week for real.
Shout out my boy Wiz. Keep them tracks coming, man.
I mean, like on Apple Music and stuff.
Okay.
The Behind the Bar song Drake, we heard that somewhere before. Lil Nas X dropped Panini remix with the baby. Halsey dropped something. Charlie XCX dropped something. I haven't listened to her since Fancy though.
Why didn't Playboy
much.
Cardi drop?
Playboy should have dropped. It's his birthday. Happy birthday to him. Rest in peace, Tupac. It's the day he died.
I think Cardi made
23 years ago.
He ain't dropping tomorrow.
I don't know.
Rapper
Man.
drop on Friday.
I just gotta stop getting my hopes up.
Rappers dropping
And
False
Migos
information.
dropped some with Karol G, Snoop Dogg, and some other people called My Family.
Artists drop on Friday.
Gucci Mane dropped a single.
like Jay-Z or Beyonce.
Russ dropped a song called Rent Free. I seen Russ today at the Revolt conference. Shout out to him. He dropped some gems.
Shout out to Network and Cut Carter though.
Oh yeah. Lil Skies dropped some. I'm gonna be 100 with you though.
You just gonna keep on with me about.
It ain't been too much drops this weekend, but
Ain't been too much.
I got a
drops this
5
year.
top 5 today. Like a 5 top 5.
Can everybody do it?
Everybody should be able to do it.
I bet Max can't be able to do it.
He should be able to do it. My top 5 today. Let me get that drop, brother. Top 5 Rihanna songs. Are you ready?
You should be able to do this.
Everybody can do Rihanna
You
songs.
know the Queen.
Yeah, they're gonna be mostly hits, but
It's cool. I understand, but you know, I found out that she may or may not be pregnant.
That broke your heart, man.
They said she not.
Yeah, it just, you know what I'm saying. But I'm not calling her fat either. That's still bae. So it's whatever. You ready?
We got
Top
you, man.
5 Rihanna songs. My top 5 are as follows. Let me get it in the right order. Hold up.
How about a round of applause?
Ooh, I don't even got that on here. That's
That is
crazy.
on
And that's a hit.
That's on mine.
Dang, that crazy. I picked the songs from the same 2 albums, but these are my favorite 2 albums by her. But it's cool. My number 1 Rihanna song, Kiss It Better. Yeah. Number 2, What Now off of Unapologetic. It's a very sad song. You know I'm a sad boy sometimes. Number 3, Work featuring Drake. Hit. Number 4, Love Without Tragedy / Marilyn Mother. I stuttered.
No.
Love Without Tragedy / Mother Mary. I like that song. It's different. And then 5th song is Same Old Mistakes because, you know, Anti might have been like one of the best albums they ever dropped. Low key.
Even though it was a cover, but
The cover of like different songs, yeah.
it was Tempe and Paula's song, and she just did a cover to it.
Before you go, I'm gonna wait till everybody do theirs. Go.
Number 1 for me, You the One. Number 2, Kiss It Better. Well, number 4, my bad. Number 3, Higher. Number 2, Same Old Mistakes. And number 1, 4 or 5 Seconds.
Ooh, he got mostly my list.
4, 5
Why Higher?
seconds.
I like Higher.
You
bro.
take me higher.
You seen her perform that song too? It's a big step for her.
Oh, seeing her live was elite, by the way, too.
Oh yeah, that with her and Travis.
Yeah.
That was fire. My top 5 no order. To have Take a Bow, Kiss It Better, Same Old Mistakes. I just had it, but now it's gone.
That's
I'm
why I
gonna
put
put
them on the
work on
playlist.
there.
thank you, bro. I was trying to figure out how y'all don't got work
I'm
on
gonna put
that.
I had work.
on there.
We all had work.
No, I didn't have work.
You didn't have work?
but it was the
And
song of the year,
4 or 5
2017.
seconds.
I'll probably say, man, Kiss It Better. No order.
Hit.
Kiss It Better. I got work on there for
Hit.
sure.
Shout out Party.
Man,
Shout out
I
us.
gotta put Umbrella on there, bro.
Ella,
With
Jay-Z. Yeah, Jay-Z remix is hard.
Yeah, I gotta go with that one.
Not the Chris Brown remix, right?
No.
Chris Brown got one too.
This one kind of. Let's see.
You wish you could say Loyalty.
I like Desperado. Man, shut up.
Desperado is fire.
I like Desperado. I'm trying to think of like one of her old ones, but the album, what is it, X-Rated? The one with the black album where she has her hand on her face.
Oh,
What song?
Pour it up, pour it up.
I know what I forgot with Future.
Love
Bang
song?
Gang.
Yeah, that's gotta be. in
What
my
song
top
with the?
5.
You talking about Rude Boy?
You got diamonds in there? Shine
Nah.
bright like a diamond.
We can put mine in for. I don't know who this last one is.
You cause
What
a
this last one is.
motion.
Rude Boy.
What was a better album?
Oh, California King Bed is also a hit.
What was a better album? Anti Lemonade.
Anti.
Lemonade.
Anti was better.
Oh, what?
Are you
You
serious?
agree with that? Rihanna's
I don't need no
best
beehives.
album
I don't need no
ever.
beehives.
Crazy.
Best album.
Lemonade's her best album.
Hold
What?
on, bro.
Really?
What?
We can break this down.
We can.
We can break this down.
You crazy.
Hold on, I didn't understand this. I have a dissenting opinion, bro.
Yes, you always do.
My favorite Beyonce's album is Beyonce.
That makes
Her
so much
B-Day,
sense.
her B-Day album was hard to me too.
B-Day is far.
B-Day was a hit.
How is Lemonade her best album?
Nah,
I feel like that's her most personal album.
I got I Am Sasha Fierce her best album. No cap.
She got a lot of good albums.
I Am Sasha Fierce is
I'm not
fire,
gonna
too.
argue if you think that shit's not her best, but that shit's definitely better than Anti, bro.
How?
Like, it
Tell us
just,
how.
it's better music. I don't understand. Better music, better
I ain't
singing,
gonna cap, bro.
better features.
I don't
Dangerously
got one
in
song.
Love was fire.
Let me see.
B-Day was fire.
That songwriting was fantastic.
Do you agree that Damon and Brandon thinks that Beyonce hit her peak? Do you agree with that?
No. How can you say that?
4 was. I like 4 more
How
than
can you say
Eliminate and Beyonce. 4 was amazing. Miss you. I miss you.
He don't even know.
I'm just trying to come
But
correct
for- how-
because the Beehive, you know.
Oh,
you
now
don't
you
have-
never-
we don't have
Did you never have, bro? How you have Lemonade over 4 and Beyonce?
4 is my second favorite.
4 is.
Beyonce is when she just, she got into the.
I
raps
was
and stuff.
here. Let's start over.
That's
Best
why
thing
you
I
like
never
it.
had.
Dangerously in Love.
1+1. That's not on.
Her first
4.
album is her worst.
I'm
album.
saying
Dangerously in
Crazy.
Love.
And it's good.
Dangerously in Love is the first album.
that's what
That's
I'm
probably the
saying.
worst
I like
album. No
Dangerous
cap.
in Love more than Lemonade. I think.
That song, Dangerously.
Lemonade top 3, but I had it 3 behind
Also probably
Beyonce and
walks
4.
with that song.
How can you say it's better than Anti?
4 was so fire, bro. You ever got a? You
Rihanna
never.
put her soul into that.
4 was so fire.
She
You ever got a
did.
lap dance to Dance for You by Beyonce?
Bruh, Dance for You is hard.
It's
bruh.
hell.
What?
I can't say lap dance.
What?
To show you how much I appreciate you. That's not so far, bro. I'm about to play that now.
What's better, Anti Lemonade? Shout out to us
But yeah.
doing 2 straight women back to back though.
But yeah, bruh.
What
That's
song
better
on
than
Lemonade
Anti.
is better than Kiss It Better or Work?
No song is better.
Sorry.
No song is bigger
Sorry.
for sure, but that doesn't count. Bruh, any of them could be like.
I like
6
Freedom
Inch?
a lot though. 6
I didn't
Inch
like
and
Freedom is the song on that album that doesn't fit.
Hold Up, Go
honestly.
Hard too.
Hold up.
That album is like a journey through like
Slow down.
trauma, bruh. Like
I like Sorry.
Sorry's fire.
In the demo version of
And when
Sorry.
that beat drops, bro, when the beat flips at the end, that jump nice, bro. That's a good album. Every song on that album is fire, bro.
Didn't really care for it.
Every song.
Like I said, for
What you
Beyonce,
think? What you think?
Beyonce, bruh.
The first one.
Dangerously in Love.
You old though.
Me?
Because I think that's literally like one of the worst, or arguably the worst.
That
I
one
think it's the worst.
Crazy.
from now?
First off, B-Day got it, bro. B-Day had irreplaceable,
Dangerously in
green
love
light,
with
upgrade
you.
you,
You said
get me body, freakum dress.
Oh, that was that one.
B-Day
B-Day.
was
B-Day
fire.
slapped.
Hey.
I bought that
B-Day
album.
has so many
I
hits,
bought the
bro.
disc for that album.
I bought that shit for my mom.
Me and Raiders are playing tomorrow
That's the
morning.
second one?
Who?
Yeah, that's
Me
the
and
second
the
one.
Raiders.
Okay.
You okay?
Early
I
album.
beat,
Screw you, dog.
Let me upgrade you. Dun, dun,
I beat EJ.
dun, dun.
I know. That's good.
Well, I think it's gonna
No, it is. It's good.
Top
You
five.
did
I was in
Top.
my
What's
bag.
your best? What's the better album? Lemonade or Anti?
Oh, y'all don't woke my girlfriend up. Hey.
Lemonade or Anti? What was a better album? Be honest, Allison.
This not gonna be shown. Right?
Yes, this is. You
Come here, babe.
can
Allison.
listen to Anti all the way through. Can you listen to Lemonade all the way through?
Yes, you can.
But is it better than Anti?
Oh,
we have a
special guest.
special
and it's
guest.
her birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hey, happy birthday.
Go, Al. Go, Al.
Hey.
All right, Sonya.
So, which is better, Anti or Lemonade?
She not even in the
Black
shot.
woman.
She not in the show.
For
I'ma
replay
turn it a
value,
little bit.
I'll
The camera.
take
Fit turn it a little bit to
Right.
the right. Stop. All right.
One more
Carry
time.
on.
I couldn't hear you.
For replay value, I'll take Anti for 500.
Yeah.
Interesting.
See?
Okay, I lost, bro. I can't
No,
even.
but I'm
I
saying
can't fight.
for individual songs, I
Makes-
will take Lemonade, like Love Drought, Sandcastles.
People love Drought.
Love Drought
so
is
what's your fa-
amazing.
What's your favorite Beyonce album? Is Lemonade?
No, it's probably Beyonce. Is
Beyonce, right?
it Beyonce or 4?
It's not B-Day?
I told you.
Beating at the bops though.
But
But
B.A.
in
is
terms-
third. B.A. top 4.
But in
for
terms
sure.
of depth of music,
man.
I think
Beyonce-
Beyonce, because Beyonce had well, like Pretty Hurts, Flawless, No Angel, Rocket. Rocket is one of her best songs.
So about this one, right?
Yes.
Rocket, Drunken
Jealous.
Love,
Drunken
Partition,
Love. Ooh.
Mine.
I love Jealous.
Mine?
Drunken Love. Ooh.
Mine should blew up. I don't know why it didn't.
It didn't.
It didn't blow up.
Have. And Drake, they made a video for it.
Superpower with Frank. You know what I'm saying, man?
People sleep on No Angel also.
EXO.
EXO is a good song.
Okay, the whole album's fine. We get it.
And then Rocket. Rocket
They
really
just
takes
listen
it
every
home.
song.
That's what she
When
went
we all
on.
wrote
That's what she
that.
went on the stadium tour. The first stadium tour, like
Yes.
with that one.
Do you agree that Beyonce has peaked?
That's a good question. Maybe.
I don't-
like for me
you-
personally,
don't
if
shake your
Beyonce
head,
like
yes. I don't think
never
she
did
peaked.
anything ever
No.
again, I'd be fine.
But the thing about Peaked is when it comes to the greatest artists that have ever existed, they have always come out strong, maybe dipped a little bit,
And then
but then
come right
bounced
back
back.
up. Yeah.
Like Kanye did it, Jay-Z did it. You know, you come out with the why she shaking her head?
Because she said Kanye.
Hey,
She don't like
hey, Kanye the man, I'm not a fan of, but
Kanye
Kanye the
dropped next
artist is fantastic. But like he peaked, people thought there was a point in time I remember talking with my friends and stuff when I was younger, that we thought he couldn't beat Late Registration after 808s came out and after Graduation came out. We were like, he couldn't do that again. And then My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy dropped. I think Beyonce did the same thing. Okay, whichever album is the best, we obviously have different opinions on. But in terms of that resurgence of her career, her next move will dictate how that goes because she could go higher than Lemonade.
I
Y'all
don't think she ever fell off. I
And
didn't
she
like.
hasn't, so
I don't.
think
I didn't
she
like Lion
hasn't.
King though.
I didn't watch that, bro.
Homecoming.
I didn't watch it either.
Yeah, I didn't watch the movie.
I
nor
didn't
did I-
listen
the
to the album.
soundtrack just didn't. I wasn't interested.
You don't listen to that kind of music, then it makes sense. It was
But
like, you don't
I listened to all her
that.
other stuff. I just needed.
Right.
I need her solo. I don't need.
I
the
need to
compilations.
bring back the. Now, also random. Everything is Love is better than what people said it was. People said it
What,
was
is it a top
It
5
is
album
good.
last
said
year?
it was
It is
garbage.
good.
See people that's in relationships.
And I was just like,
Bro, that's a good album, bro.
Me and Jalen argue
That
about
boy
this
Jalen
every
said
day.
that's a
Pun.
top
He
5
He said it's
album.
a top 5 album for 2018.
That album
And
is
I can
fire,
tell you-
bro.
And I can tell you why. Those, again, the depth of the music and like listening to both of them talk their shit about where they are in life. That's also talk their shit. Oh, I'm sorry.
You can say that. You can say that.
Me and Beauty.
Okay, that is beautiful to me. Like them being able to talk things, you know what I'm saying? Like we are a power couple. We run this, you know what I'm
And
saying?
then,
I love that. Like Summer, amazing.
And they
Love
don't be-
Happy.
And they don't be scared to reference it either. They be like, yeah, you know, Beyonce said something. She's like, yeah, you know, you was playing around, but we still got it. Whatever.
She
all
said
that type
I'm
of stuff.
in Boss. The first of all, the horns in Boss, amazing. 2.
4
She
songs
said-
downloaded off that
She
project. Wanna hear
said
'em?
I be true balling on these
Wanna
bum
hear 'em?
whores.
You want to hear the 4 songs I downloaded?
That's all I needed to
You want to hear the
hear.
4 songs I downloaded?
What are
on
they?
that album?
Okay.
Summer,
Amazing.
Ape Shit, Boss, Friends. That is it.
Where's Love Happy,
Love Happy is
bro?
like truly,
You only like
mwah.
listening to like that type of music when it's on some sad stuff.
Yeah,
bro.
I don't listen to sad stuff. So, in other words, if y'all want me to find like that album, maybe I'm to find me somebody.
Love Happy is good.
I gotta be in a
because-
relationship.
We're
with
counseling on a podcast.
Apparently, people apparently, all the people that like
my
that album are
goodness.
people that's in relationships, like young, youthful, happy
Oh
relationships
my
that's
God.
been through
Love
some
Happy
shit.
was cool
apparently.
because it was about how, you know, it wasn't perfect, but it's like
Exactly.
we came above that. Like look at us now. Like I love that. Like beautiful.
The concert was amazing, but I didn't care for the album.
Concert was great.
Love the concert though. Did not like
Concert
the-
was great,
care
too.
for the album.
Started
Cause
thinking
when she started singing those songs or the songs about being cheated on her, like
Yeah, I was like, man, I ain't
But when she
trying
do
to
them hits, when she did hits on them box, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm not
I
really
did.
feeling this
I
part.
Like when she did Irreplaceable, like I
Yes.
wanted to like this song.
When
is
she did
so
Resentment,
great.
I
That was one of the best
Yeah.
concerts I've ever been.
Irreplaceable, Halo, all the songs I like. Like I don't even think she did Dance for You. Did she?
No. She should have done that.
Boy,
You know what she needs to do? And this is a Beyonce song that she doesn't pay any attention to. She needs to start singing Dangerously in Love now. Because you haven't heard her sing it since like
That melody.
2004. Like, we haven't like heard her sing it since like 2004. It's like, hey, that's one of her best songs.
at first album
Dangerously in Love.
slapped.
It's going to be one of my wedding songs. Because that song
Dangerously-
is so...
Man,
I
shout
got.
out,
I have, the thing is, I haven't heard that song in so long. I forgot like
shout
the
out
melody of it.
YNW Melody.
Dangerously in
And
love.
it's like, I am in love
with
with you.
Oh, so
you
like-
set me
There we go.
free.
Cause you know who be singing. Matter of fact, I'm capping.
Shout out
Melly-
YNW Melly, bro.
Melly, Free Melly.
What?
He got a rendition of that
Yeah.
song.
Did you
Is
just
he
say Free
really?
Melly?
Did he kill somebody?
Oh,
He
allegedly.
killed his
And
homie,
it said until
Allegedly.
proven guilty.
Allegedly.
bruh. For real?
Okay.
So OJ didn't do it?
OJ.
No.
Well, OJ said AB.
You for
Take
real,
care.
bro?
You
Bro,
know
that man
what?
crazy, bro.
I'll tell you who did it. I hope they don't kill me.
Oh no.
Don't.
No,
man.
I'll tell you off air. I know who did.
behind the
OJ.
scenes.
No,
What Lil Durk said?
there's a whole special about it. He didn't, bro. I'm telling you, who did it.
There's special about a lot of things, bro.
Well,
I mean,
You know what happened? Well, I'm not gonna talk about it on here. No. You want me to talk about it? All right.
they watch.
No, bro, don't.
Oh, they watching?
Watch
They
our,
watching?
watch our views go up to
You know,
100 this week.
Look, they watching? Sign me.
Yeah, no, he did that shit, bro.
This was a nice podcast. Beehive, Rihanna.
Damn, without Brandon, it's lit.
Crazy.
Dang, bro.
It's
What the
crazy.
hell did Brandon do to y'all?
It's crazy. You done?
I'm messing with him.
You good?
Any other things we gotta get into? We good?
I think that's everything.
Oh, Team USA.
Oh yes,
Oh,
Team
we ain't talking
USA.
about
Y'all have fun.
They lost. Come on, they lost in the World Cup to
France.
France, and then they lose the next game again.
Please. I just
called
want to
it.
address this.
You called it.
The Boston Celtics aren't going past the
Thank
first
you.
round, right?
They are. But,
Wait.
bruh,
You love Kyrie, and I understand that. I
Kemba
respect
is
your
better
love
for that
Kyrie.
team than Kyrie.
But Kemba,
Did you see what Kimba just did?
But that's not his fault they lost.
Did you see what
Donovan
Marcus
Mitchell
Smart
showed up.
did?
They lost to France and Serbia, by the way.
Tatum and
I don't like
Jalen
this shit to keep
Brown.
on air, but
It's because he want to swing on JR. Derek, don't play that.
Harrison Barnes only had 4
I do
points.
ride for Earl.
Is he robbing the Sacramento Kings?
Who?
Harrison Barnes?
he's getting 20 mil.
Highway robbery.
he fits in with that team though.
Highway
Is he getting 20
robbery.
mil? How
He's a
much
perfect
is
fit for that team though, because they
I
started
don't-
lineup
How much
with
is Harrison Barnes?
De'Aaron,
He's getting 15 or
Bogdanovic,
20.
De'Aaron, Bogdanovic, Harrison Barnes, Marvin Bagley, and whoever their center is probably gonna be
4
doing
years,
good.
85 million.
Dwayne Dedmon ain't starting center this year, I think, because Will Trill played for the Wolves.
Honestly, bro, Harrison Barnes is a 20 mil player. in the
He
NBA.
is.
But he finessed his
He
way
is.
to
And this in
For what he
today's
does.
20 mil.
Because 20 million in that league don't mean as much as 20 million in the NFL. 20 million in the NBA is like, oh, you average.
That's like
Because everybody foul make 30 plus.
20 mil. That's like 5 mil less than D'Angelo Russell. Harrison Barnes will get you like 19, 7. And
Say he's a defensive player and he can score a little bit.
yeah.
PJ Tucker's a 20 million player.
PJ Tucker make 20 million?
No, I'm saying he should be. Not
He could
Harrison
be, yeah.
Barnes.
He could be if he left that team.
I agree with that.
He's on the wrong team. He wants to win, though.
What's Harrison
He's
Barnes?
taking a pay cut.
What's next for Team USA?
And Harrison Barnes in his 20s still.
I would
PJ
love
Tucker
Harrison Barnes
32.
to be the second best player on my team.
What's next for Team USA?
They're not going nowhere.
Third best.
Third
Yeah,
best.
he got to be
He
third
was
best.
the fourth best and couldn't help the Warriors win a championship. He helped them lose it.
What's next for
3-1
Team
lead.
USA?
He already won one with them, though.
I'm saying.
That's what people forget. He won a ring and then they messed over him because they lost.
What are you
But it
trying to say,
really,
What's next for Team USA? How can they
They
bounce
ain't
back
no
from
next.
this
They-
depressing loss?
Zion, Ja Morant, all those new guys need to be on the team next year.
Is that
next time?
Is that just the? Are them players are better than the players that's on that team?
What?
Are those rookies you just named better than the players?
It's not
that are on
about
that
being
team?
They
better.
will be.
It's about wanting to be
And
there.
they want to be there.
I feel like all the guys who dropped off, with all the guys who dropped off, teams are like, I mean, those players are like, I mean, we're here, but, you know.
Yeah, like I
What?
mean, the players wanted to be there. They wanted to be there, but personally, bro, they don't have no winning pedigree. They need a veteran, and they messed up when they didn't let Melo on that team or one of them other veterans to come. Like, what the veterans didn't want to be on there, but the one veteran that did want to be there, they didn't deal with him. So you got what you was looking for,
Facts.
and they won't shake back until maybe the Olympics, maybe, but it's no,
That is a guarantee. No,
I have to
that's a guarantee they'll shake back at the Olympics.
no, it's not because
That's when the real stars come in and
they
will
still
play.
won't probably play.
I bet they'll play.
They're controlling their own destiny. This new control your own destiny NBA. They don't care no more. They care about winning rings. They don't care about a gold medal as much.
What you about to say?
It had nothing to do with this, so my fault.
I'll say it.
Okay, well, I just have to issue a public apology because I committed armed robbery this weekend. Damon sent a trade to me in our fantasy league. Damon, I needed a running back desperately, and I had two pretty good tight ends. And Damon, how did that feel, man?
Hunter Henry out for 4 to
I
6
traded Odell
weeks.
Beckham Jr. and Hunter Henry to Damon for Mark Ingram and Juju Smith-Schuster, and then a few hours later,
Hunter Henry's on
Hunter
IR.
Henry blows his kneecap.
You want to get tricked out your bag? Gonna get tricked out your bag?
So I just want to know how you're feeling right now. You haven't moved in about 15 seconds, so
What's that face?
I get to see Odell rock the Richard Millie, so I'm going to be good.
okay. I like that response.
You picked him for the Richard Millie.
That what you give me? Become trade heavy.
You
Big
do that
Ben's
every
gonna-
league.
Big
He
Ben-
did that in the Madden league. Messed up his Madden team with that trade.
Big Ben's going to quit on them, and Juju's not going to have nobody throwing them the ball. So I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, Josh Dobbs is gone. Who's their
But I
backup?
did say Mark Ingram was going to lead the league in rushing. And earlier this week in the
I don't
PACT
think
Sports
that's true, but
recap,
I mean-
so
Every Tuesday.
You said Mark might lead league in rushing.
I was bold predicting.
Oh, well, that's real bold.
For the week or for the season?
For the season.
That's real
Hey, I
bold.
like it. I love it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I'll take Odell.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm trying to look at it like Odell from Mark Ingram. So, Hunter Henry, get well soon, man.
Yeah.
Please.
Well, I really want him to. I really want him to have the career he's supposed to have, but he keeps getting hurt.
Keeps getting hurt. They're gonna bring back Antonio Gates.
And we will see you guys next week. Thank you for tuning in to episode 30 of the Pack Life Podcast. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We are available on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Stitcher. And yeah, follow us. We're out here, episode 30 in. Shout out Steph Curry. Coming to you live. NFL, NBA coming up soon. It's that time of year again. Time to gear up. Are you what did Drake say? Are you with me? Is you with me or what? Something like that. We are out of here. Let's go.